Hey, good morning. It is Greg Luther. Welcome to today's morning meeting. I'm the one guy that meets with you every single day to help you in growing your real estate business. And today we're going to talk about something coming back out of the vault, something that's created hundreds and hundreds of closings for agents. And I want you to copy this approach yourself. So, as you know, being an Inner Circle coaching member with us here, one of the key factors is learning what's working today, what other members are doing to generate lots of revenue, and then duplicate that yourself. We have something we're bringing back out of the vault. It hasn't worked for about 4 or 5 years because the market didn't really dictate it. Now that the market's starting to change, we're bringing it back out. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about here, the best bidder home sale. I created this program probably 25, 24 years ago when I first wanted to start getting bigger response rates because I was doing the old school approaches of open houses. If you're not familiar with an open house, that's where an agent goes and no one else does, right? Nosy neighbors, that type of thing. And I wanted to get a whole bunch of people to come out to the property. So what we did is we started creating a program called the Best Bidder Home Sale, where people can place bids on this home and it starts at 52% of market value. Now, I know by even saying that, that creates hundreds of questions on your, how do I find that house? What if it doesn't sell for enough? What if the seller doesn't want? This is what we do. We've generated thousands of closings with this from sea to shining sea. We've been featured on the news 73 times throughout the United States. It's been in newspapers. It's been all over the media. And I think you'll find that the new training that I'm covering with this, I've still got the old training, but it's 7 years old because we stopped using it when the market started getting real hot. So what I'm doing is for all of our Inner Circle coaching members, I'm actually doing it as one of our live coaching calls here coming up in a couple of days. So if you are an Inner Circle member, you'll be watching for that. I'll be giving you that training to show you how you can pick up a whole bunch of people in one weekend. We have video footage of hundreds of agents doing this where they've got up to 200, 250 attendees in one weekend. And I know you're thinking, holy crap, I don't even know how I would handle that. I can't even talk to that many. You don't need to. You have a little sign-in sheet there. You have a little sign-up sheet, and you get a bunch of people to sign in, and a huge percentage of them sign up. So I'll show you exactly how that works, and we're going to walk through that process. But it's time for you to start thinking outside the box. It's time for you to stop doing what you were doing for the last few years because that's dead. It's not going to work that way anymore. And now buyers are desperate to if they are motivated in today's market, they're desperate to find a perfect fit for themselves. They love off-market, pre-market properties. We'll talk a little bit about that on there, but I'm going to show you, we know that the sellers are few and far between in this market. And the buyers, the qualified and motivated buyers, they're few and far between. And all this worry about what's going on with the economy and what about interest rates going up and all of that stuff, I'm going to show you how you can utilize that to your advantage so you're the agent in your marketplace that's able to generate lots and lots of prospects. You already know if I can get you to meet with a few dozen prospects, you're going to get yourself 3 or 4 extra closings next month. Well, then the following month, you do the same thing. And the following month, you do the same thing. In reality, if you do it the right way, you're going to do far more business than that. Let's just say you get an extra 3 or 4 closings a month. See, then your income problems are gone, right? You don't have a problem with expenses. You have a problem with income. I hear agents all the time say, oh, I want to join your Inner Circle coaching, but I don't know if I can afford it. How much money does it cost? Well, it's going to cost you at least 4 closings to not do it. If you did generate 3 or 4 closings next month, you're not going to get that if you don't join up, right? So, Facebook marketing. Well, how much does it cost to do Facebook marketing? Well, I can tell you if you don't get a closing, it's going to cost you at least 12 grand because you didn't get that closing. Well, what about postcards? Should I do some postcard marketing? How much does that cost? Let's say I got you 2 closings. It's going to cost you at least $20,000 if you don't do it. So does it matter what it costs? You got a problem with income, not a problem with expenses. So I'm going to show you how you can utilize that best bidder campaign. We've had tons and tons of emails about it, and so many agents excited to see it coming back, especially some of you lifers that have been with us for a long, long time. And you remember back when we were using that, we had to put it back in the vault. Now the market's starting to shift. So we're starting to bring all of that back out to you here. If you're fairly new with me, meaning you've been a coaching member with us for less than 5 years, this might be the first that you've seen this, and you're really going to love how many clients this brings in, like not just prospects, but actual clients that close business with you. I'm trying to gather up all of the old news footage where the news was literally coming out saying, oh my gosh, this is the most innovative thing we've seen. Tell us about this. And they put a camera in your face. And then when they do that, now you've got all kinds of homeowners wanting you to do the same for them. You start picking up lots of listings. And of course, you're picking up dozens of buyers as well. This is a big campaign. I know you're going to be excited about it. Our very next coaching call, we're going to be covering that. If you happen to be watching this video later, it's still going to be on the site. You can log in right now and see it if you did watch it after we've done that recording. But this is something that can make a big, big difference for you and just getting consistent closings every single month. What I want you to do, if you're not a member, look down in the video description right here. You should see some links that will help you to get fast closings. As a matter of fact, I think the domain name is getfastclosings.com. This is one of the best ways to do it. I think you'll find that, with all of the different approaches, all of the tools and techniques and strategies that we're starting to roll back out to you here. If you saw the early January Inner Circle coaching call that we did, I showed you every single month all of these different techniques that we're going to be covering in 2023. This is going to be a big year for every single one of our agents that implements this and gets the assistance they need and really pushes their business forward. So I want that to be you. I'm so honored to have you on board with us here. I know this is going to be a big, big year and really a game changer for your entire career if you develop these new habits that will consistently increase your income. So every month is better than the last. We've got a lot in store for you here. Excited to have you on board. If you have any questions, obviously reach out to us here. Make sure you're following this YouTube channel and you turn on notifications. I think they call it ring the bell. So that way you get notified. We do these lives every single day for our morning meeting. And I want to share it with you as well. So make sure you're following this channel and you ring the bell. We'll talk to you soon. I'm Greg Luther, and bye-bye for now.